Hello, and a warm welcome back to the USA English Podcast. We are absolutely thrilled to have you here with us today. I'm Erica.
And I'm Marco. Today's episode is all about something that many learners don't think about enough: training your mouth to speak English. You can understand English in your head, but if your mouth isn't trained, speaking will always feel difficult.
That's such an important point. Many learners focus on listening, reading, and grammar, but they forget that speaking is also a physical skill. Your tongue, lips, and jaw need practice to produce English sounds naturally.
Yes, it's like playing an instrument. You can read music, understand theory, and know all the notes, but your fingers still need to practice. Speaking English is the same.
Today, we're going to give you practical exercises to train your mouth, improve your pronunciation, and make speaking feel easier and more natural.
We'll cover mouth warm-ups, pronunciation practice, shadowing, tongue twisters, and daily speaking habits that will help you speak English more smoothly.
If you enjoy learning with us, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss a lesson.
All right, Erica, let's get started. So, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great, actually. I had a productive morning. I did some vocal warm-ups before recording, and my mouth feels so much more relaxed.
Really? What kind of warm-ups did you do?
I did some lip trills, like making a brrr sound with your lips. It wakes up your mouth muscles. I also did some tongue stretches.
That's interesting. I usually just start speaking and hope my mouth cooperates.
That works too, but warming up can make a huge difference. Your mouth is like any muscle. It needs to be prepared.
You know, I never thought about it that way. I always thought speaking problems were about vocabulary, not physical training.
That's a common misconception. But when you train your mouth, your speaking becomes clearer, faster, and more confident. Let's dive into the main conversation and teach our listeners how to do the same.
Okay, Erica, let's start with the first question. Why does the mouth need special training for English?
Because English uses sounds that may not exist in your native language. Your mouth is used to making certain shapes and movements. English requires new ones.
For example, the th sound in think and this doesn't exist in many languages. Your tongue has to learn a new position.
Exactly. And if you don't practice that position, your tongue will default to what it knows, like tink or dis. That's not a grammar mistake. It's a muscle habit.
So training the mouth is about building new muscle memory.
Yes. Muscle memory is when your body learns to do something automatically through repetition. Athletes use it, musicians use it, and language learners need it too.
Let's talk about the first exercise, mouth warm-ups.
Mouth warm-ups are quick exercises that prepare your speech muscles. You can do them in 2 minutes before you speak.
What are some examples?
Lip trills, vibrating your lips like a horse sound. Tongue twisters, slowly at first, then faster. Jaw drops, open your mouth wide and close it slowly.
And do these really help?
Yes, they increase blood flow to your mouth muscles. They also help you relax. When your mouth is tense, your speech sounds tense.
I'll have to try that before my next conversation. Next exercise, pronunciation drills.
Pronunciation drills are focused practice on specific sounds. For example, if you struggle with R and L, practice minimal pairs like right and light.
What are minimal pairs?
Minimal pairs are pairs of words that differ by only one sound. For example, ship and sheep, bat and bet, fan and van.
Those are tricky, but practicing them regularly can really help.
Yes, you can find minimal pair lists online and practice for 5 minutes a day. Say them slowly, then faster, focusing on the difference. Next exercise, shadowing. Shadowing is one of the most effective ways to train your mouth. You listen to a native speaker and repeat what they say as quickly and accurately as possible.
So you're copying their rhythm, intonation, and pronunciation.
Exactly. Shadowing trains your mouth to move the same way a native speaker's mouth moves. It's like a workout for your speech muscles.
How long should someone shadow each day?
Even 5 minutes is helpful. Find a short audio clip, maybe 30 seconds, and repeat it several times. Focus on matching the speaker exactly.
I like that. It's short, but it makes a difference.
Next exercise, tongue twisters.
Ah, the classic. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Exactly. Tongue twisters are fun and challenging. They force your mouth to move quickly and precisely.
Do they really help with everyday speaking?
Yes, because they train your mouth to handle difficult sound combinations. When you can say a tongue twister clearly, everyday sentences feel easier.
What are some good ones to start with?
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How can a clam cram in a clean cream can? And I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine shop.
Those are great. I can already feel my mouth working.
Next exercise, reading aloud.
This one is simple but powerful. Reading aloud trains your mouth to produce English sounds continuously.
Yes, choose a short article or a dialogue. Read it slowly at first, focusing on pronunciation. Then read it again faster, focusing on flow.
And you can do this alone, no need for a partner.
Exactly. And you can record yourself to hear your progress. That's another bonus.
Next exercise, exaggerated pronunciation.
Erica, this is a fun one. When you practice, overpronounce each word. Make the sounds bigger and clearer than you normally would.
Why does that help?
Because it trains your mouth to fully form each sound. When you speak normally later, the sounds will be clearer, even if you don't exaggerate.
So it's like stretching before exercise.
Exactly. Overpronouncing stretches your speech muscles and builds awareness.
Next exercise, slow motion speaking.
Slow motion speaking is when you say a sentence very slowly, paying attention to every sound. Then you say it again at normal speed.
This helps with clarity.
Yes, when you slow down, you can hear your mistakes and fix them. Then when you speed up, the corrections stay.
I've done this before and it really works. It feels awkward at first, but it's effective.
Yes, awkwardness is part of learning. That's okay.
Now let's talk about the role of daily practice.
Daily practice is essential because muscle memory requires repetition. 5 minutes every day is better than 1 hour once a week.
So consistency is the key.
Yes, and the good news is that mouth training can be done anywhere, in the car, while walking, or even in the shower.
What about practicing with emotions?
Oh, that's a great point. When you speak with emotion, your mouth moves differently. Practice saying the same sentence with different feelings: happy, angry, surprised, tired.
For example, I can't believe it sounds different when you're excited versus when you're frustrated.
Exactly. And practicing emotions makes your speech more natural and expressive.
Next, let's talk about common mouth training mistakes.
One mistake is practicing too fast. Speed comes from accuracy. If you practice fast with bad pronunciation, you're reinforcing bad habits.
So slow down first, get it right, then speed up.
Exactly. Another mistake is not moving your mouth enough. Some learners speak with a very closed mouth because they're shy, but English requires more mouth movement than many languages.
So open your mouth wider, exaggerate the sounds, and give your speech muscles room to work.
Yes, and another mistake is forgetting to breathe. Good speaking requires breath support. Take a breath before you start a sentence.
That's practical advice. I often forget to breathe when I'm nervous.
Many people do, but when you breathe, your voice sounds stronger and more confident.
Now let's talk about the connection between mouth training and confidence.
When your mouth is trained, you speak more clearly. When you speak more clearly, people understand you better. When people understand you, you feel more confident.
So it's a positive cycle.
Yes, and it all starts with training your mouth.
Let's give some example practice sentences for listeners.
First, the weather is beautiful today. Say it slowly. The weather is beautiful today. Now faster. The weather is beautiful today.
Next, I really enjoy learning English.
Slowly, I really enjoy learning English. Faster, I really enjoy learning English.
Next, she said she would come to the party. Slowly, she said she would come to the party. Faster, she said she would come to the party.
Those are great. Now let's do some tongue twisters.
Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow lorry.
Unique New York, unique New York.
Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter.
Those really get your tongue moving.
Yes, and they're fun. The more you enjoy the practice, the more you'll do it.
Now let's talk about a daily mouth training routine.
Here's a simple 5-minute routine. Start with warm-ups, lip trills and tongue stretches for 1 minute. Then practice 3 minimal pairs for 1 minute.
Then, shadow a 30-second audio clip for 2 minutes. Finally, read 1 paragraph aloud for 1 minute.
That's a complete routine, and it only takes 5 minutes.
That's very manageable.
And you can do it every day without disrupting your schedule.
What about longer practice?
If you have more time, you can extend each part, but consistency is more important than length.
Now, let's discuss how to measure progress.
Record yourself on day 1, and then again after 1 month. Listen to the difference. You'll hear improvements in clarity and confidence.
That's such a powerful way to stay motivated.
Yes, and ask someone you trust for feedback. They might notice progress that you don't.
Now, let's address the emotional side of mouth training.
Some people feel silly practicing tongue twisters or exaggerating pronunciation. That's normal, but remember, this is how athletes train. They don't feel silly, they feel focused.
So, reframe it. You're not being silly. You're being a dedicated learner.
Exactly. And when you see results, any embarrassment disappears.
Let's also talk about the long-term benefits.
Over time, your mouth will remember the movements. You'll speak more automatically. You'll feel less tired when speaking English.
Yes, speaking in a new language is physically tiring at first, but with training, it becomes more natural.
And that naturalness is what fluency feels like.
Now, let's give some example answers for learners.
If someone asks, "How do you practice speaking English?" you can say, "I do mouth warm-ups and shadowing every day. It helps me speak more clearly."
Or, I practice tongue twisters and read aloud. It trains my mouth to make English sounds.
Or, "I record myself and listen back. It helps me notice areas for improvement."
Those are simple, honest answers.
Now, let's move to our vocabulary breakdown.
First word, muscle memory. This means your body learns to do something automatically through repetition.
For example, speaking becomes easier with muscle memory, and muscle memory helps you pronounce words without thinking.
Another example is, typing and driving also use muscle memory.
Very good. Muscle memory is key to fluent speech.
Next word, shadowing. This means listening to a speaker and repeating what they say as quickly and accurately as possible.
For example, shadowing improves pronunciation, and I do shadowing practice every morning.
Another example is, shadowing trains both your ear and your mouth.
Shadowing is one of the most effective speaking exercises.
Next word, tongue twister. This is a phrase designed to be difficult to say quickly.
For example, "She sells seashells" is a famous tongue twister, and tongue twisters are fun to practice.
Another example is, tongue twisters challenge your articulation.
They also make practice more enjoyable.
Next word, minimal pair. This is a pair of words that differ by only one sound.
For example, ship and sheep are minimal pairs, and practicing minimal pairs improves pronunciation.
Another example is, minimal pairs help you hear the difference between similar sounds.
They also make practice more enjoyable.
They are very useful for learners.
Next word, warm up. This means short exercises you do to prepare your muscles before an activity.
For example, I do a 5-minute vocal warm-up, and warm-ups prevent strain on your voice.
Another example is, warm-ups make your speech more relaxed.
Warm-ups are quick but effective.
Next word, articulation.
This means the clear and distinct pronunciation of words.
For example, good articulation makes you easier to understand, and tongue twisters improve articulation.
Another example is, he speaks with excellent articulation.
Articulation is a sign of confident speaking.
Next word, fluency. This means smooth, natural, and effortless speaking.
For example, I want to speak with more fluency, and fluency comes from practice.
Another example is, fluency is not about speed, it's about flow.
Yes, fluency is about speaking without hesitation.
Next word, rhythm. This means the pattern of sounds and pauses in speech.
For example, English has a different rhythm than my native language, and shadowing helps you learn the rhythm of English.
Another example is, rhythm makes your speech sound natural.
Rhythm is often overlooked but very important.
Next word, intonation. This means the rise and fall of your voice when you speak.
For example, intonation shows emotion and meaning, and questions usually have a rising intonation.
Another example is, practicing intonation makes you sound more natural.
Intonation is the music of language.
Next word, consistency. This means doing something regularly over time.
For example, consistency is the key to progress, and I practice with consistency, even if it's just 5 minutes a day.
Another example is, consistency builds habits that stick.
Consistency is more important than intensity.
Let's quickly review the vocabulary. Muscle memory means your body learns through repetition. Shadowing means repeating after a speaker. Tongue twister means a difficult phrase to say quickly. Minimal pair means words that differ by one sound. Warm-up means exercises to prepare your muscles. Articulation means clear pronunciation. Fluency means smooth speaking. Rhythm means the pattern of sounds and pauses. Intonation means the rise and fall of your voice. Consistency means doing something regularly.
That's a very useful list.
Okay, Erica, that was a lot of practical advice.
It really was. But I think we've given our listeners a clear roadmap to train their mouths and speak English more confidently.
Let's think about what we covered. First, we explained why mouth training is necessary for English pronunciation.
Then we discussed specific exercises, warm-ups, shadowing, tongue twisters, minimal pairs, reading aloud, exaggerated pronunciation, and slow-motion speaking.
We talked about daily practice, consistency, and the importance of breathing.
We also covered the emotional side. Feeling silly is normal, but the results are worth it.
And we gave example sentences, a 5-minute routine, and ways to measure progress.
The main message is this: speaking is a physical skill. Train your mouth like an athlete trains their body.
Yes, with consistent practice, your mouth will learn to move naturally. And when your mouth moves naturally, speaking becomes easier and more enjoyable.
Now, we want to hear from you. This is our favorite part.
Our question of the day is, what mouth training exercise will you try first, and why?
I'll answer first. I'm going to focus on shadowing. I think it's the most complete exercise because it combines listening, pronunciation, and rhythm.
That's a great choice. For me, I want to practice tongue twisters. They're fun, and I need to work on my speed.
See, we have different answers, and that's okay.
So, viewers, we want to know about you. You can write, I'm going to try shadowing because, or I want to practice tongue twisters because, or I'm going to do daily warm-ups because.
Please tell us in the comments. It helps us make better videos, and it helps you practice writing.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. We hope this lesson helps you train your mouth and speak English more naturally.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Click the subscribe button and the little bell. That way, you won't forget to join us for our next lesson.
You are all wonderful students. Keep practicing, keep training, and don't be afraid to make sounds that feel strange.
Yes, strange sounds are the path to clear speech.
Have a wonderful day, evening, and night.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye for now. See you in the next lesson.